So I'm trying something a little new today. Streaming a showcase rather than just, well, recording a video and putting it up online. Why? Because I've been away from YouTube for far too long. Not that I haven't been working on stuff, but I haven't really been putting out as many videos as I would like. So maybe having the impetus of live broadcasting might make this a little easier. Alright, so I got a new armory mod, Inky's armory mod. It's a pretty nice one. A lot less rigmarole that you gotta go through to be able to get to the weapons now. Yeah, hey everybody, I'm gonna be trying to do a few showcase runs while streaming for once. Why? Because I actually have a decent circumstance in which I can do so, and I also have not been uploading videos lately. So, let's check this out. So today, since this is a little bit something new, a little bit something weird, I'm just gonna do Balance Blade Run. This was always destined to be a terrible, boring run anyway, so why not just... Oh, can I change the cell count first? I cannot. Okay, well, let's just try that one immediately again. Yeesh. Good start. But hey, that's kind of what you expect here. Alright, anyway, yeah, Balance Blade. Balance Blade, very basic weapon, very boring. I mean, it's essentially just an upgraded version of the rusty sword that you would get. This is so much better than the other mod. Yeah, I know, the other mod, look, man, I like Absolm's, whatever his name was, but you did kind of have to go through a bunch of stuff to get it. I mean, this mod even says that it's kind of a blatant rip-off of that other one. It is Inky's mod, if you are wondering. I guess what they wanted to do was do a little bit of a balanced weapons, but they also made an armory at the start, so they just decided to release that as a separate mod. So yeah, essentially just an upgraded version of the Rusty Sword. People like the Rusty Sword a lot, so they decided to put the Balance Blade into the game, rather than having, what, Twin Daggers, I guess, was kind of the most basic weapon prior to this, the introduction of this. And essentially it's just the most basic brutality weapon that you can possibly get. Swing weapon to do damage. No tricks or anything that you can do with it. All you do is just do damage. Yep, okay. Alright, showcase run. So 4 cells, I'm going to be trying to get as far as possible. I'm not going to restart just because it's a plus sword. Come on. That is, I might restart because of this, and by might, I mean I'm restarting, but hey. No curse sword run? I could do... Hey, you know what? After this, I'll do a curse sword run. We'll do a few curse sword run showcases. But for right now, what I want to do is I just want to do the most basic, boring type of weapons here while I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go over. Maybe people are going to hate this. Maybe people are going to... I'm going to take that. Maybe people are going to hate this format, but I think that for maybe some of the more uninteresting weapons, when I haven't updated for like 5 days in a row, it might... Ah, that was close. It might be kind of decent little format here. It's not like I haven't been doing anything, I just... Ooh, no. Absolutely not. Also nice, that's a pretty good one here. Try stutter backstepping? I'm not entirely sure what that is. What do you mean by stutter backstepping? There we are. Ooh, another fun little showcase run would be the Greed Shield. Maybe I'll take this for the entire game as well. It's an S sword. Aren't you glad he purposely died? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was a plan the whole time to get completely bodied by an elite rather than just continuing to run for... Rather than, not dying immediately, just dying through the first elite I see. That makes it a lot more plausible, right? So anyway, I even remember the original Balance Blade run. It was just nothing. I think I even started out that episode saying, well, I'm doing all the weapons, so I guess I gotta do this one too. I mean, it's not a knock on the weapon. The weapon's great. It's just... it's just nothing. It's sort of like the Oiled Sword or the... Yeah, I'll take that. Sort of like the Oiled Sword, or like a blood sword or something. It's just a... So like, I don't know. That is an advanced technique that I have not yet mastered, if that even is a real thing. Run to a legendary pyrotechnics. Okay, come on. The entire point of these showcase runs is that it's supposed to be showcasing the weapon. I wouldn't take something that would completely obviate the run anyway. Oh, I didn't even need to take a hit from one of those little running zombie summoned things. I was willing to do that because that does not cause malaise. But, I don't know. I'll go condemned. Make this, you know, the most vanilla weapon. Let's make it the most vanilla run possible. I'm feeling good. It's a thing in MOBAs. Oh, I would explain it. You know, I played more, I spent on burning. Oh, I should get a fire grenade, flame grenade. It's like, I have played more, League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm than I'd like to admit, but I play healers, man. I do support class. That is the class to do, man. You are the biggest credit to the team, and you also don't get blamed if everything goes wrong. Says a lot about my personality, I know. Alright. 10 seconds to get to the time door. Can I do it? Can I at least do a little bit of Green Demon Challenge, if nothing else? I'm doing it! Oh. Come on. It's right here. I know it's right here. You son of a... Fine. What is down here? Is this the lore area? Yeah, I guess. Whatever, I've seen this a million times. I think I might be able to get some food there, but who even cares? If it's infected, then it's not even worth it. I haven't even taken a hit yet. So I'm okay for... right. Okay for right now. Can you showcase Prison Depths? Yeah, let's go to Prison Depths, sure. I mean, I've been trying to hit that up a little bit more lately. I went there, in the Ramparts run, I think? Was that... Am I not completely off base with that? I don't remember. Alright, come on. Oh, I tried to go for the parry there. That was a bad idea. That was a better idea. Alright. Oh, nothing but net. I mean, nothing but nothing. Because I got nothing. Damn it. Let's showcase. This time we're doing Balance Blade. Why? Because it's just the most basic weapon. Might be changing it up to Curse Sword after I get to the end or get relatively far and then fail it. I just wanted something nice and simple, nice and easy for like a weird potential change in format, maybe just for some of the more boring or uninteresting weapons. I just haven't been updating lately. That's the real reason. I wanted to do something right now. So I decided to go for Balance Blade. I mean, hey, it's... I would say they have been talking, at least in that one Reddit post that I need to send to maybe like 50 people in the comments who didn't know what I was talking about in the last video. That, ooh, no. Nah, I'm not gonna take it. Not even, it's not upgraded. That they have been talking about maybe having a different version where you don't feel punished if you unlock weapons. You know, different version of it, like the, I guess technically the, cool, good play. What am I thinking of? Merchandise category was kind of their solution to that originally, but I think people are still not too cool on that. But if you were ever going to get rid of a lot of weapons, I'd say keep the Balance Blade. It's still a good weapon, if you like going brutality especially. It's just a boring weapon. You're just not going to be getting any real good synergies. Everything has to be built around getting synergies for your Balance Blade, you know? That was close. Alright. So is the final boss going to be in the DLC? No, I don't think so. The only thing that I've ever heard is that they are going to... That was very close. Is that they're going to add in a boss that's sort of like the equivalent of the Conjunctivius fight for the Concierge. Instead, do a boss equivalent for the Timekeeper, as far as I know. They've kind of said definitively at this point that the hand is the final boss fight. Oh, which, by the way, if you're wondering about that, I went back and tried to do that, you know, like a 50 hand fights in a row. Unfortunately, with the way that they have changed up doing the finishing the game now, you no longer are able to constantly do the hand fight over and over. It just restarts you back at the beginning of the game. Which is too bad, because that's how the Boss Rush, all this Boss Rush mod used to work, and that would have been really good for just doing a huge amount of hand fights in a row. Alright, alright. No, that's not a problem, at least. Ah. What am I actually getting for that? Only a plus 100 money? That's not amazing. Also, I should be doing this already. There you go. That's how you do it. Money for nothing, and chicks for free. Tried to get that parry again, but I parried the completely wrong thing. It's so hard to use shields in 4-cell mode, you know? Ooh. Plus 100% on burning. It's... Yeah, but I lose 2 survival. I kind of want to keep that just for that here. Have you been able to play the latest DLC of Hollow Knight? Episode 9 is up right now in the playlist. I just didn't think it was very good. But anyway. You can see some of my play at least against the first 3 Pantheons if you're interested in that. I just didn't think it was very good. Alright, yeah, I know, I really gotta be... That is the one thing that I've been neglecting, even in the showcases here. Yeah, this is definitely the end of the area. I can just head right into the prison depths right now, then. Bam. Definitely gonna go with Fireworks Technician for this run. Yay! Oh, and I do have plus 100% on burning. And the 175 on Frozen could be worth grabbing an ice grenade next time I get to a shop. Yeah, Sticky, I haven't been updating too much lately because, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, whenever I start up a video, sometimes it'll take me like a dozen tries to actually feel like it's worth continuing after the first 30 seconds. And I know that's insane because it does not feel like I'm putting that much thought into these videos, but somehow I still am. Oh, the daily challenge is broken? I gotta admit, I don't really do the daily challenge a whole lot. It's... So I wasn't even aware there was some sort of shenanigans going on. Oh yeah, with the wolf trap, that is more than a lot of damage. I don't even know what I'm saying there. It's doing a lot. It's good. What am I getting? 130 gold. Amazing. What a worthwhile weapon. Yet to beat the hand. If you can do the sepulcher, go for it. If you can deal with curse chests, do this sort of thing. Aside from that, man, damage over time. I mean, if you saw that torch video, you can just melt that dude. And I don't even mean literally because I was using the torch. Damage over time can do a lot to the hand. But aside from that, man, go survival. Go survivals. If you're going survival on low cell difficulty, you can just tank your way through a lot of the hits, and that will help a lot. Trust me. That is kind of the #1. This is going to be super bad. I'm okay though. Just gotta not freak out right now. Oh no! Okay. Oh no! This is even worse. Just don't panic. All right, I know you're probably saying something in the chat. There's no way I can read that right now. You just gotta give me the second and a half. All right, cool. Torch blueprint is from the spawners that you find in the ossuary. They're those giant orange containers that spawn enemies at you. Okay. Just give me a second. I want to wait for the cooldown here because this is real harsh. Yeah, Death Spitters. I actually looked it up. They're called spawners now because I was unaware myself. Okay, go, and cool. Oh, man. I'm just gonna go back up here and find one more enemy to kill. DOTs pile up the... Yeah, but the bosses don't, and that's really the real thing. Bosses... I mean, that's why it's so good against bosses, because most enemies might die before DOTs can, you know, start doing the real damage against them. Bosses, on the other hand, you know, with their whole damage reduction or whatever, however that works, I don't actually know. It's like, it's the most effective way to do tons and tons of damage against them. Bam, bam, let's go! Bad things happening, but I'll be okay if I just get up here. Come on, come on. Oh, and I completely forgot to use the homunculus rune there. That would have been perfect. Okay. But yeah, let me tell you, curses help a lot when... Or curse chests. Curse chests help a lot getting a ton of damage on enemies. I would almost say more so than trying to hit up time doors, because you can find a lot more of those in a run. It's just, well, curses, you know? Please tell me that it's clean. It is not clean. Fine, fine. Yeah, it's, don't try to roll 3 times, you won't be able to do it. Don't try to hold up a shield on the Hans 3-hit combo. He will break right through that. Don't hope that your invincibility bubble will hold up against his onslaught. That won't work. You really just have to get the timing down. And the bad thing about the Hans 3-hit combo is that it has very little telegraphing to it. Once he starts it up, you have to be like going. You have to be ready. Otherwise, he will stun lock you to oblivion. Okay. Oh, he actually got breached there. That's kind of surprising. Come on. Damn it. That's fine, though. This is why you take the heart. No. I thought about it for a second. Why? Because I knew I had the, explosive decoy up there, which would have actually been amazing against that. Amazing when used in conjunction with a cursed sword, but no way. No way. You know what? After that, like, nearly disastrous cursed chest, I'm not gonna go for it right now. That's crazy. Whew. Use the head. Yeah, I know. Hey, that'll at least help a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna actually, with Fireworks Technician and the Flame Grenade, I'm gonna go Sadism. I think Sadism is actually going to work out here. But, no. No. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see how this goes. Whew. There is only one blueprint that you need a certain amount of boss cells activated, and that is Acceptance. Why? Because you need to use the shortcut door in the ramparts to be able to switch into, of course, to be able to go from the ramparts to... You need to be able to switch from going to the ramparts to going into the graveyard to be able to get the 3 keys required to get the blueprint. Other than that, bonus cells is just to show everybody how big your dick is. I'm sorry, you just don't... I already said the phrase, I committed to it. My dick is pretty huge, by the way. Anyway! In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go! What? That was the wrong direction completely. Wow. I'm fine. I got it. Assassin's Egg with 100%. Yeah, if you also grab, like, the... No! Hit enemy! Good! Ugh, ridiculous. Yeah, Assassin's Dagger along with Wolf Trap. I mean, it is the... I'll take it. It is the most bestest early game combination that you can get. Aside from just going survival and getting a good survival weapon. I mean, if you're able to beat the hand, you automatically have the symmetrical lance unlocked, and that's an amazing survival weapon. as soon as you get all the runes, you can unlock the explosive crossbow, which is a great survival weapon if you get lucky in the ramparts, or if you just want to respawn scum it, I guess. You can get Nerves of Steel. There's a lot of good options for going survival, and survival will make sure that you are very, very tanky if you take enough damage reduction items along with that. I'm trying to even figure out what you did. Never mind. Anyway, let's see what we got here for food stuffings. Reduce malaise, infected by malaise. Screw it, this is where I'm going to be using the heart. There's no better place. Time is up. My time is now. Infect me up, Dan. Thank you. Should have just took gastronomy. Of course, I didn't know that I was going to be falling into the... I didn't know that I was going to be falling into the, shocker immediately. But, hey, you deal with the cards life deals you know? Yes, you deal. You're both dealers. This is the worst game of Monopoly I've ever played. Alright. Yeah, this game is great. I mean, that is one of the things when I was first starting up this channel. I was just like, okay. The worst. I was like, okay, I want a game that I can cut my teeth on. That I can, you know, I want a punch I can practice 1,000 times. But I don't want to get bored with that punch like the first couple times after I'm doing it. So what's a game that I can play just... Wow, I can't even believe you got me there. What's a game I can play like 1,000 times that like looks good, that plays good, that has enough content to do that? And after seeing Dead Cells, I was... Why? Why? You know what I'm getting at here. Anyway. Just getting tilted right now. Okay. How does he teleported right at the end of his attack, so it just instantly hit me. That was super unfair. The level beyond unfair. And this is a level beyond unfair. Ah! That was stupid. That was more like Tim Allen than a Saiyan. Let's go! Okay. Yeah, cool. Contact. No, it was because he teleported immediately after he finished his attack. So it went directly into me, and it looked like I was just taking damage the second that he teleported. Hey, you know what? If they ever wanted to go like full-on Diablo, give enemies... Screw it, this is, what other time? What other time am I gonna do this? But anyway, if they want to go full-on Diablo and give like enemies, specialized... You know, at least give elite specialized modifiers, affixes, prefixes, I guess. One of them should be teleport will create like a death explosion. An explosion that causes you death is what I mean. Damage explosion, whatever. Getting like the first stream I'm trying to do here is just going all wrong. I'm calling shenanigans. Hey, that's my line. All right, who's ready? I think I can manage this. I have 18 survival right now. That is some nutso-crazy damage to be getting this early in the game. Have like 30 plus by the end of this if I continue on at this rate. Okay. Let's go! Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. No! No, it's fine. It's fine. And we'll just get that. That was a pretty cool move. If I do say so myself. Remember to actually do this for once in my life. This... a knife dance remains a fantastic item. Probably one... Ooh, that should actually be a good non-stream showcase here. Doing... Not bad. Nah. Doing knife dance, because that is an item that I'm fairly certain that I could easily do a single weapon run with. Enemy teleport, everyone dies. Exactly. Just enemy teleports, the island caves in on you. Speaking of which, still haven't found out what was in the cavern that they introduced in that one update that replaced the repository of the architects before that eventually just got changed into the... This is the longest sentence of all time. You know what I'm talking about. There was an area called the Caverns at one point in time. Wonder if that's going to be the DLC. I'd be okay with that. Alright, what do I got? Evil Eyes or Duelist. Oh god, if they introduced Evil Eyes, that would just be... Well, 5-cell mode. Every flying enemy replaced by Evil Eyes. Look forward to it. It's my prediction. And as we all know, I predict pretty much everything that happens in this game. Reduces malaise, please? Cool. I will save that for maybe right now if that shocker activated quickly. Man, that thing just exploded. Okay, I'm gonna actually get the parry here. Yes! That was a parry! Oh no! Okay. Okay. Just calm down. No, I didn't get the parry there. Nope. Well, hey, good usage for the cherry that I just found. Hoorah! Reveal secret walls. I think at this time, secret walls should just reveal themselves to me. I am their lord and command. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Is there no donation option? Oh man. That is one of those things. I was so hesitant to even do monetization on my channel, and to be honest, I think that kind of actually was not an entirely unfounded fear. I lost a lot of subscribers when I did that. Sorry. But not yet. Maybe someday. But as of right now, it's just pure you and me and Dupree streaming. Yeah, that is what it's called. It's super chat. Super chat when you're on the tubes of you here. All right, all right. YouTube occasionally tells me, "Hey, you should turn this on. Maybe get a little bit of extra cashola." And I'm like, "Don't even tempt me, John YouTube. I know your games." Just real careful. Oh, I didn't even need to do anything. Cool. Cool and nice. Force cell at its finest. Had no idea that was an amulet. That's amulets for you. Always have a bunch of surprises. You never seen like Super Mario mode or something because it appears on like 1% of amulet. Poisons the enemies, you say. 100% on burning, you say. Okay. 4 seconds, 1361, 6 bombs, 1698. It's clearly the better option. What do you even want me to say here? It's clearly the better option. Okay. Evil Eye's not easy. Oh yeah, they shoot arrows and they have very little wind-up time. They just like come at you and then you're dead. They're great. Evil Eyes are great enemies. You can see them in any of the Corrupted Edition showcases that I've done. They're all over the place. They're just terrible. I mean, they're great. They're great and they should be put in the game. Put in more enemies that only the, no-lifers can deal with. Give me more views. Anyway. Where even is any enemy that I can fight right now? Up here, probably. Do it for the combos. I mean, I do have Oh, no, there's a cells. I thought that was a shocker for a second, and that could have been bad. No, I do have the thing. It's Fireworks Technician. God, that works better than Knife Dance does, as much as I do like Knife Dance. I do want to keep the Flame Grenade for the good synergies and for the damage reduction, because this is 4-cell, and you want at least a little bit of damage reduction, especially if you're not doing a survival run. Oh, by the way, something I didn't ask. We good on like sound levels? I didn't really check that too closely. Give me sadism. Get rid of the heart, pick up something that'll damage me a bit more. Murder all the things. I'm not gonna murder all the things, that's boring. Like, what sort of monster? I may be a weirdo Dullahan type creature, but I am not so monstrous that I'm going to... Cool. But I'm not so monstrous that I am going to just go around wasting my time killing everything just for the fun of it. This might be bad. I don't like how this looks. Please, just give me 1 second. Ah, you... salty... dude. Don't any... Wow. No. Yeah, don't let anybody tell you that brutality is underpowered. You just gotta get the right combination for it to work, let me tell you. Oh, sound is good. Okay, good. Alright, I went through the prison depths. That kind of screwed me up. But look, I got 21 brutality right now. That is amazing. Cool. Yes, this is Balance Blade. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. You monetize all your videos, you might get around 300 bucks a month, which is not bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one of those things where I do work a 40-hour work week and all that. I mean, it's really not, I'm going to be perfectly honest, it's not a very difficult job because I am super overqualified for it with my background in tech. And it actually pays, like, not bad either. Oh, damn it. But at the same time, it's like, that is still 8 hours out of the day that I can't make videos, you know? And also, I'm a crazy person, so I tend to spend a lot of time making videos. Or, like, prepping up for videos by playing through games and all that sort of stuff. So it takes extra long for somebody like me. Alright. And honestly, with the release actually last month, I managed to get like 600 bucks. I'm actually thinking about using that to upgrade some of my equipment. So if anybody has like suggestions on microphones or anything to get, I am all ears. Maybe like a new monitor would be nice. Grab up a... Oh, okay. Grab up like maybe a new keyboard. I don't know. It suggests stuff to me. I'm like giving back here in the sense that hopefully my videos are going to be less bad in the future. I'm telling you, I'm using the Balance Blade. What are you talking about? Look at that. Did you see how well that did right there? I'm using the Balance Blade. It's just the Balance Blade is also being alright fine. It's, yeah, there's a lot of usage of things here, grenades and all that, and fine, you're right. You're right, you're not even wrong. I'm just saying that, like, bombs are an important part of brutality builds. New patch Persona. Okay, fun fact, in the last few days, I have not just, like, been sitting around scratching my butt. I have actually been working on getting Persona 5 back out of here again. Finally getting that series someplace here, because those videos, with the stupid way that I'm doing them, take an ungodly long time to make. But I think what I'm gonna do, like, oh, that was such a bad play on my part. What was I even thinking? But yes, like 20-minute videos like every other day or something like that is what I'm kind of wanting to like aim for. See how that works. If I find the shop here, that will give me more than enough foodstuffs to get fully healed. How can the Balance Blade be made OP? I don't know, 4 times damage, like 50 brutality? It's not really OP, it's just good. It's good. It ain't bad. It's a good weapon. No, just what I'm doing here is doing basic, like, hey, show off, look at this weapon, because I want to do all the weapons. Oh, do not attack me, please. Don't attack me! Said not to attack me! Alright, who's ready to do a little bit of speed play? Because I can't edit out this time. Oh, thanks, Ereval. I mean, one of the big things that I thought... I mean, this sucks that, you know, I'm saying this immediately as I have to redo everything again. You know, cool and nice. But like, yeah, one of the things that I started out, when I started out making the videos, I said, hey, I want to have all killer, no filler, not going to waste time showing you grinding for stuff or whatever, but I also want to show everything. So, I mean, it was a pretty good run, no doubt, but I got a little too cocky. as I tend to... Hey, you know what number one killer in this game? It's not zombies here. It's not your elites are getting cursed. It's hubris. Hubris is the number one killer in your Dead Cells. I'm gonna give it one more attempt, and then maybe I'll make like an actual proper video ending to this. But for right now, let's just kind of continue on here. Keep talking, all that sort of stuff. Good. Alright, alright, alright. Hubris. How do you get so many brutality scrolls, but you're still only on Stealth Village? I went through the prison deaths, and I took every single cursed chest that I could. That's pretty much... Also, I had like a few of the weapons that gave me... plus, essentially stat jockeys to bring back another phrase that I haven't used in a while after talking about Lore Corner in one of the previous videos. Torch, actually, I think that was. Essentially, weapons that I picked up just to get extra brutality points. Don't discount having that forge upgraded. You get a lot of items. You get a lot of very, very nicely upgraded items from that. Alright, let's go. Root grenade. Keep talking, no one loses their head. How is Death Gamma going? I just got through spoiler area. I'm going to probably, after doing this stream, go back and finish up the rest of the game, presumably. And then I think I'm just going to post that. I'm not even going to screw around with trying to get all of the heroic fights done. I have roughly half of them done, but it's just going to take way too long. Also, God, I am so over-leveled in that game. I am sorry that I did well, the Scoosha grinding off screen, but can you blame me? Can you blame me? You can't blame me. About Lore Corner. But to be fair, it's just the thing that I called it when I'm just like, hey, let's talk about like lore for a little bit. What's the deal with the tonic? It's like it's one of those things where you just come up with a dumb phrase and then you're like, hey, I'm gonna try to make this a thing, and then you forget. Happens when you're stupid, like me. Anyway. I've grenade. Well, I need some sort of item here. Also, hey, Red, I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome back. Also, yes, you can blame me. That's an entirely fair point. What did I... You weren't exactly forcing me at gunpoint to fight the heroic version of the Owl King 50 times. Anyway. Does it bother you? Wait, I thought there was 2 if you cancel the contract. No, I don't. No. I have not actually even stepped foot into Kaer Shiora yet, so don't talk about it anymore. Let's keep me pure for the sake of the LP, even though I did not remain pure on anything else and actually did a lot of grinding. Anyway. Okay, good. I just got hit by a minor enemy there. No malaise. That's an important deal. All right, come on. Oh, this is already not going nearly as good insofar as the stat game goes. Cool. Cool. Nah, not worth it. Whips our gun. Oh, yes, also the gun. To be fair, I only found out during that playthrough. I was not using it in any of my previous playthroughs. I had no idea it was that overpowered, and then it was. So, that was a learning experience for me, too. It's not like I was looking at the FAQ, like, hey, what's the most overpowered weapon in the game? I just used it for like 5 seconds, and I'm like, oh my god, this does like 5 times the amount of damage as any other weapon that I can put in that slot. So, Hand of the King Workshop. Oh yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Apparently, with the way that they changed up the ending for release, you can't just continuously go through the Hand of the King fight over and over. I mean, if you don't... That was stupid on my part. If you don't mind me save scumming, I can do it. But I feel like that might be a bit much, even if it is for educational purposes. But it's possible. I can just... Hey, what even hit me? Oh, crap. But yeah, I mean, I can just save Scum. I'm just saying. Just became overpowered by itself. I mean, I did also, like, upgrade it to +7, and then I removed all of my feather plumes except for 3 of them and put them into damage. And, like, okay, the way I play that game is too conducive to making weapons overpowered. What do you want from me? It's not me, it's society. What you say about my company is what you say about society. Catch the, plumes, catch the swarm shots. Alright, this isn't worth it anyway. Let's just cut this dumb reference right now. There we are. Ooh. Yeah, Man, this Bombardier is going crazy with his shots right now. He doesn't even know what to make of what I'm doing. There we are. I think I even actually said as much about how a gun would be better than medieval weaponry when I was in spoiler area, so look forward to that. I'm not taking the legendary Impaler. That's not the run we're doing today. We're doing Balance Blade. I want a nice, balanced, clean fight here, and that is the perfect blade as such to do so. Let's just cut this from the stream. Yeah, exactly. Just cut this entire stream right now. I mean, I would just cut this from the stream if it was possible. I was actually going to do this run yesterday, but then I decided, nah. I was like up at 3 a.m. yesterday, driving my parents to the airport. They were taking a nice vacation over in Seattle. So I wasn't really feeling like doing ye old, video recording, as it were. Hear about the Messenger? Oh yeah, I've actually heard a lot about the Messenger. Podcast I listened to, one of the dudes was super hyped up for that for the longest time, so I've known about it for a grip. I don't know. I mean, I have played all of the NES, damn it! I have played all of the NES, Ninja Gaiden games, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't mind save scumming. Well, it's not the BS stuff. It would just be doing the final boss over and over, you know, as kind of a, well, showcase, as I like to do. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that scroll of power, and you know what? I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not really liking the look of my health right now, and I'm not really liking the look of my play either. Let's go! Make this good. When you get an option of what type of the go melee ranged, that is it's merchandise category. It is a secret blueprint that you get in the graveyard. Look for merchandise category on like the wiki or something. It will tell you everything you need to know. If you want to spoil yourself. If you just want to say, oh, it's in the graveyard, find it there. Look around. Open your eyes. You will see more than you could possibly imagine. Cool. Gato, I was actually looking at that. Yeah, the Gato Rovato, because I'm technically doing one shot right now, and I also just picked up Puss in the last week. So I was looking at maybe like other cat games for kind of like a theme or something. Yeah, look forward to the full Puss playthrough. It's gonna happen. How long has this game been out? 5 weeks? 5 weeks. Doc Firebird Podcast, you're listening to it right now. This is it. I like to call it now, this is podcasting. Because that's always, because like for the last 5 years, when I was talking with other guy who I stream with occasionally and we joked about making a podcast, I always wanted to call it, now this is podcasting. And then we quickly throw that idea in the garbage because it's stupid. Anyway. Any news on the Dead Cells update? I will, like, probably in the description for this. I will actually link you to like where they were talking about their future, about like the future of the game. Essentially, they're going to do a big. No, Puss is just one of the games that I'm going to play, but where they talk about like the future of the game. There's going to be a big balance patch, and then there's going to be like big content patch. Yeah, the Ripper mutation. Yes, I do. It is in the. What is it called? Promenade. What you have to do is you have to climb up the wall to the left with the climb rune. It is, you really have to go pretty far up there. We're talking to the, like, the very much the top of the area, but that's where you find it. It's not a good mutation. Nah. It's not a good mutation. Like, straight up, I have attempted to use Ripper a lot. It's not a good mutation. You try to make it good, it doesn't work. Everything else is so much better, it's crazy. Okay, what was I saying here? Let me go get myself cursed and... Oh, I was thinking that might have been game over right there. Not so fast. Oh, wow, did you see that dodge? Ah, damn, that was cool. Let's do this. So kind of like Enter the Gungeon. Well, sort of like the... Yeah, actually, like they're gonna have a supply drop update, and then they're gonna have an AGND update, I think is kind of what they're planning. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Which one is Ripper? That's the one that removes give me a second to remember this. That's the one that removes arrows if you hit with a melee attack. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Well, give me a second, I'm having a heart attack here, but, I think you can understand. Cool. It's a really minimal amount of damage. Like, the damage is super tiny. I tried using that a few times with God, what was it? The weapon, the assault rifle weapon that I don't remember the name of now. Repeater crossbow, there you go. And I just couldn't get it to work. Melee and bow. Well, the thing is, you can do some good stuff with melee. For example, get an ice bow, and, you know, then every single time you hit an enemy, you'll get a sizable damage increase. Ho! 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 I did it! I'm the best! Okay. This is... Why did that one guy have to tell me that I had to start taking more cursed chests? I'm blaming him wholesale. I'm blaming innocent random commentator who just wanted me to spice up my runs a bit. But to be fair, look at what it's rotting. Look at what he has wrought. Look at the rot that is happening right now. Well, the only problem is that it's not a brutality scaling thing. It should be brutality scaling. But it's actually a tactics one. The other thing would be, it's like if you were using a... I'm out of here, screw this. Legendary weapons, like a legendary weapon, and or you wanted to do a nice run with a... God, I'm trying to even think. Scavenger sword, a tactics run could work. Use head. I hate you all. I hate you all, and I hate how right you are. Especially the part about being right. I mean, you might as well just say that in response to everything, because that's pretty much how it's going to go for time immemorial. Any news about the next update? When the stream is done, I will link you to the, plans for Dead Cell post they had on Reddit. Apparently they didn't, put that on the official website or whatever. Which kind of outlines... I still only just read the... Okay. Yes. Cool. Taking that. But I need to actually watch that video at some point in time. Oh! Okay, I'm fine. Guy, do your stupid attack. Oh my god, do I have to do everything myself here? Fine. Hayabusa run when... okay, next run, as per suggestions, is going to be the... Spartan Sandals run. It is going to be Four Cell. It is going to be a showcase run. I am going to try to make Spartan Sandals look good as hard as I can. Then the next run will be Hayabusa. And it will be the Hayabusa Gauntlets. What am I watching right now? You're watching me play through Dead Cells. Right now I am doing a showcase run of the Balance Blade. Although, to be honest, I'm finding a lot better items than the Balance Blade, which is kind of lessening its impact. Why? Okay. What do I even want? I'm gonna survival. I guess I'm using a shield right now. Probably continue. Cool. Oh, hey. Nope. No. Spartan Sandals sounds like a challenge. Hey, even doing a pure showcase run with all of my abilities at my command, it is still going to be a challenge. Make no mistake on that. Why? What do we got? I could probably go hit up the fight against Conjunctivius. I think I got a decent enough build for this. Cool and cool. And I do have frozen targets, so that's actually not too bad. How many wins and losses do you have on the game? I'll actually, I'll show that next death or win. I will go and see my actual stats. It's been a minute, and this I think is kind of the best time to sort of check that out. Bam, bam. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's just extra money, but you know what? I can use money. I'll take it. Can't even beat 3 Cell. Like you're spitting in my face constantly. Just imagine that I, you know, I'm a real spit talker. And then every single time you hear me... I don't even know where I'm going with this. But yes, I am constantly spitting in your face. I love it. It's exactly what I want every one of my audience members to feel like. All the time. How many other games in line? Okay, Witness, I am going to do a... I'd probably like to do a proper video series with that. Still have to finish Purple at some point in time before, you know, the heat death of the universe. Persona 5 I have been working on a little bit. Should be coming up soon. I got Puss. Might be doing Puss. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll actually do Elder Scrolls Arena like I've been planning for a bit. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Give me this. I thought you had all of them. What is that thing? Oh yeah, that is a rune that was introduced in the release version of the game. Just beat the game and you'll get it. I actually have a run of mostly using it to beat the game up right now. It's one of the most popular videos that I've had on the channel in like a couple months. I thought it turned out pretty good. In fact, let's use it right now. Bam. Got the Homunculus rune if you want to look it up. Starting to get a little bit... Oh, I forgot to go into the food shop in the last area. Oh, cool. I actually managed to not bung that one up. Okay. This ain't going too bad. Where do you get the parting gift mutation? The same place that you get merchandise category. It's actually kind of a double secret sort of thing. What you gotta do is you gotta jump up into the ceiling, grab a key, and then right outside the door where you get, where you use the Architect's key, you can get the parting gift mutation. It is also a mutation that I don't think is very good. Nope. Done. Okay. Not the worst. Whew, had the concierge. I did. Don't even step to this rhythm. It has already been done. Now who looks the fool? Wait, invisible platform? Yes, that is where you get the, Nerves of Steel mutation. It doesn't appear in every generation of the Ramparts, but, when it does, let's pick up that blueprint. It's a good item. Opinion on Assassin's Dagger. Assassin's Dagger is great in early game when you have when your options are very limited and you have stuff like Wolf Trap and Ice Grenade that are going to be coming up a whole lot. I don't use it as much in later game because I prefer to go survival and then tactics, and brutality is kind of one of my... I kind of like leave that... I don't go brutality as much in like high percent save file, essentially. I'll do a showcase of it eventually. Ah, gotcha. Cool. I'm making a pun on Gives Good Head. I'm not even going to recognize that. I mean, I will recognize that it exists. I will not say it, though. Let's go! Oh, yeah! There we go! Oh, ha, ha! Yeah! After that one time that I just got chain kicked into the wall by a catcher, I have always been kind of hesitant about, like, even being around those guys. Oh, yeah! Snap a new Slim Jim! Alright, come on. Time to breach the hell out of this Mother. You know what, I'm gonna actually take this. Oh, is it a switch? I thought it was a key. Yeah, you're right, it's a switch, it's a switch. Sponsored by Nintendo now. Oh, Dead Cells on the Switch. There's not... The frame stuttering isn't that bad from what I hear. Well, there goes my endorsement from Nintendo ever. And from Motion Twin. Out the window. Goodbye, endorsement. I'll miss all that money. Alright. With damage reduction, it increases item hit by... but some... Plus 100% damage, for example, the Balance Blade is giving me plus 125%. I believe that is applied to the base damage of the weapon. So if I was, say, working with a Balance Blade plus 0, it would have 125% less damage associated with it. Does every heavy turret always drop a Bow-O-Matic? I mean, this should be a proper... Damn it, what a dick! But fine. There's a food shop in here. I don't even got a trip to this. I'll just... don't die until... Does 100% stack per weapon? No, it only applies to the weapon that it is on. Only applies to the weapon it is on. Something that I always thought that they should... Hey you go, hey guy, calm down there. Something that I always thought they should make a little bit more clear, because that's a little weird, confusing thing. It makes you think like, wait, I'm getting plus 100% damage on every... No, it's not that bad. Switch version is fine. Yeah, I know. I'm just being cheeky. I'm being cheeky because I can. Bam. 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 Shop's right down here. I can go get full-ish health. Perfect. Golems are awake. No, golems are fine in this. Why? Because I have a turret. Having a turret will... There we are. Having a turret really... Golems can't punch through turrets. Turrets are pretty much a body blocker 100% of the time, so it's going to be significantly less bad going up against those guys compared to normal. No, I heard that the frame rate was kind of bad on the Switch version. I actually hear it's fine. They may have actually fixed that since, you know, the initial release of it. I was just being a dick. Alright. Don't take anything I say too seriously. Okay, what was I doing here? Sepulcher or Clock Tower? Any opinions? Any opinions, anybody? Want to go the Sepulcher or the Clock Tower? See if I can pick up another Balance Blade before anybody gives me any opinions. One more. There's a Hayabusa Gauntlets. Okay. So that's what those doors are for. Yep, you gotta have boss cells though, so beat the game first. I mean, they're great, but they're also only available when you're getting into the real hard stuff, so you kind of need them in some ways. Having an Assassin Blade with plus 100% on burning and plus 100% on poison does nothing to a burning and poison enemy. No, it should do stuff to the burning and poison enemy. It just shouldn't affect the... I mean, it doesn't affect, like, burning and poison damage. I mean, I'm just talking about, like, the plus 100% that you see, like, under the DPS on stuff. Am I getting... Are you being a little... Are you trying to trick me here? Are you trying to confuse me because I can only look at chat for about 5 seconds before I have them get back to the game? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling like I'm being tricked right now. People being cheeky. For Children of Morta, not entirely sure. Has there been an update for 4-cell and for the 4-cell door? Nope. I think it's just the same as usual. Cursed chests, ahoy. Actually, they might be regular chests, but I don't even get out of bed for a regular chest. You gotta have at least a cursed chest for me to gain interest, and a shop for me to, like, kind of roll over and start getting out of, like, put on my slippers. So then we say, Sepulcher, Sepulcher. Okay, let's go Sepulcher. Alright. I mean, honestly, I would just love to have a Switch. But actually, at this point, I probably could afford one. I mean, like, when the Switch, like this time last year, oh no, I would, like, be on the streets right now if I bought a Switch. What do we got? Sadism. Sadism, and I'm going to keep... No, I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch out, Alienation. That's not gonna be that useful here. Give me you, Tainted Flask, and Sadism. Matthew Thomas, you should be ashamed of yourself. Is a family Diablo have story on focusing gameplay? They're the same family and the campaign is connected. Oh, sort of like a Legacy of the Wizard, eh? That's an interesting thing to bring back. Or like your Star Ocean 2, I think that was, that had that same sort of mechanic. That's neat. I'm cool with that. I don't know about Diablo, though. I never really got too far into that game. I played, like, Diablo 3. That is, yeah, I know, but that's, like, the extent of my experience with your action RPG roguelike sort of deals. No, I don't count a game like this as a roguelike in that same way. I'm talking Diablo style here. I'll check it out. I will look at it. No promises, as always. I never want to promise anything because I'm always so bad at doing it. And even if I do keep promises, like when I said I was going to play Gloom, it was like 5 months after I first had that requested. I did eventually do it, though. You can't say I didn't. Gloom video happened, and I did enjoy playing that game quite a bit. What do we got? Good. Sepulcher, cue the edgy music. I like the music in this area. I like those little tooting horns. Like, if I knew more about music, I could probably explain this better, but I don't, so I can't. Let's go. Castlevania Fix. I'm still looking forward to Bloodstained. I know that the art style has been turning people off, but I think it still has a good potential to become a very solid game in gameplay. I'll admit I'm kind of turned off by the art style too. I have not played Curse of the Moon. So I can't say anything related to that. What do we got? I think the thing I really like is that kind of like boom boom, the drums going on here. That's the good bit of the song in this area. What do we got? What are the games that and he comes back as a blast? There's a potential. Did you see how he died? He could come back. You, like, freaking exploded. That's not a normal way. He didn't just slump over dead. That could happen. Don't discount that happening. You're the only one who's played Gloom after responding to the comment. You're in the good books, don't blow it. Yo, don't put that pressure on me! I really did like... Order of Ecclesia is one of my favorite Castlevania games. I loved that game. So, that's good. It's just, I don't like the 3D art style, I think is the thing. I just don't think the 3D looks very good. I don't know, maybe that's just... No, since I'm on YouTube, I cannot do the stream mode, so no, we're not getting Captain Chickens and assorted shenanigans. Maybe at some time I should get on Twitch and do that. I mean, it's not like I don't have... Ooh, you've interested me. Yes. Yes, I will. Worth it? I'll take it. For that cooldown reduction. I think that's worth it for the cooldown reduction. But yeah, at some point in time I should get on Twitch and actually do a little bit of integrated again. I did that once when I was, like, streaming from the basement, and it was horrible. Or was that at the same time? I don't even remember. Have you played Symphony of the Night? Of course. Of course I have. I played pretty much all of the Castlevania games. My favorite is Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Because it is just... It is everything the first Castlevania was... and better. And it's just... That music, too... It's there's so much good stuff to talk about related to Dracula's Curse. The cool level design, you were able to, like, choose which levels you wanted to go to, and that kind of determined what who your party member would be, and you had, like, different endings for it. Oh my god, it's so good. I love Castlevania 3. One different hand for each of the weapons was really cool. Oh, I didn't get an answer. Ah, sorry, Ethan, I didn't see what you said. Anyway. Get a little bit more... That's... Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez, you guys. Hey, oh, hey. Calm down here. Still not using that Wow, what's with this sudden bad playing? Have you tried Shovel Knight? I have not. I should. I should. Like, I should just play that at some... I should just, like, play through that game at some point in time and just, like... Just do it. Just play it. It's... Like, I've seen, like... I've seen several people do playthroughs of it. I've watched speedruns of the game. I, like, know that game pretty well. I have never played it myself. I should play it at some point in time. Like, for God's sake, what is wrong with me? God, Hollow Knight's so good. I really gotta get back and do part 10, even if it is just gonna be unlisted for right now. But, the only thing is that the spoiler character is hard to fight. I caught myself. I caught myself. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I know Shovel Knight is great. It's just like, I haven't played it. That's like one of those I should. Like I have, there's like a million movies that everybody has seen that I haven't seen either. So this is not anything new for me. Somehow I just miss out on, like, experiencing the stuff that everybody else does for reasons that I can't even explain myself. Oh, Shovel Knight. Wow. You have like 200 videos on a YouTube channel about Shovel Knight too? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. That sucked. Oh no! The hard mode is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I got it at some point in time too. It's like I actually got a completely legitimate version of Rondo of Blood for the PC Engine, but I could not get it to work. It is completely legitimate, and you cannot say otherwise. But I just couldn't get it to work, which is why I've never played it. And I never had like a PSP or anything to be able to play that then, so that's That's been one of those games that I really gotta play at some point in time, because it's such a history thing, especially with its obvious connection to Symphony of the Night. I mean, Shaft is like the final boss of that game, isn't he? It's like, how can you play one and not play the other? Because it didn't come out in America for like a million years. Here goes the first sip. Yep. Yep. It's fine, though. It's fine. No donation option? They do have a donation option. It's super chat. I'm just... I wanna make it pure. Pure, just me, the game. Talking to you, the chat. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would totally accept it if I thought that people wouldn't get annoyed by it, to be honest. Just for right now, I wanna keep it. I wanna keep it, you know, focus on the gameplay, you know. Got it. Nope. Okay, good. Don't you destroy my good pal, the turret. Crap! Okay! 3, 2, 1. Okay! I said okay. That was when I was supposed to throw it. What's your optimal boss cell build? I know you like dots, but what specifically? I will tell you in 1 second. When I am not in danger of dying. Oh, good. Thank you, turret. You are a pal and a confidant. Optimal, let's say, oh, fun. That's real cool, game. Cool. Pyrotechnics, Wolf Trap, Hokuto's Bow, and... free space. I don't know. But that's pretty much what I'm looking for. If I can get that will just absolutely obliterate a single enemy. It's not going to do too well against mass groups of enemies, which is why you might want to take, like, I don't know, heavy turret or something. That would be good for free space, but like that's a real good combination, I'd say. The Timekeeper is Scorpion Theory. No, I'm pretty sure they just like Mortal Kombat. Have you ever played Enter the Gungeon for like 20 minutes and I sucked so bad at it that I never looked back? No, that's unfair. At some point in time, I'll probably put a little bit more time into it, but for right now, I really am bad at shooters, so I'm just kind of like, I'll focus on some other stuff for the time being. I can do this. Whew. We're talking about them a while ago. Yeah, they speak of the devil and he shall appear. What hit me? Oh, it was that was cool. Cool and nice. Getting hit by traps. What is this, 2017? Hey! Be careful. Use that ice bow. Get over here. That was always my favorite part about the grappling hook. Just the total admission that it's like, yeah, it's a Scorpion reference. You got us. Okay, scroll up here. I guess I can try. Why am I not using my ice bow more? I got this thing to use it. I didn't get it to not use it. I didn't get it to look pretty on the mantle. Okay, cool. Have you ever heard of Darkest Dungeon? I have beaten Darkest Dungeon on every difficulty, so yes, I definitely have. In fact, I was going to do a video of Blood Moon difficulty final mission of the Crimson Court that I just never got around to. I mean, I did it, I just had to post-commentary it up, and I just never did. And now it's just, like, so ridiculously out of date with the Color of Madness that came out, I don't even want to anymore. Rough. Oh! Sip 2, boyos. Let's go. Ah! You! Salty son of a sailor. Anyway, keeping it clean, keeping it PG, you know, for the kids. Man. I find it kind of a shrug that we know that we know you know it's a reference. Yeah, I know. It's like, and you compare that to something like the I mean, I still got the video up. You can see me talking about the Spartan sandals and how much I hate that it's just like, oh, come on, this is a 10-year-old meme. Why'd you make a weapon out of it? Of course, it's like, you know, what's the difference between a meme that I like and a meme... I mean, what's the difference between a reference that I like and a reference that I don't? It's that I like it, you know? And the ones I don't like are bad. I should put this up on my channel in some place. But, I don't know, maybe, like, make that on my, like, channel... You know, they got, like, that banner thing. That's still just, like, a white square. No! That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't like it. Yeah, I gotta get that family friendly. I don't want Google DeepMind, sending drones to kill me, after all. Oh, let's go all 3 keys. This is a good opportunity to do so. Ah, there we are. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Just go crazy here. Just all of the ice bows all the time. Ice bow central. I was kind of hoping that I could wait for my. I got this. I got this. I got this. Ugh. Alright. Well, I thought Dad would notice me. Matthew, I noticed you. Not your dad, I'm more like your uncle. This is bad. Just... Oh, no! Oh, I might have had, like, a freaking... sword come down on my head if I was any second more... Oh, okay. So that's all 3 keys. Doing pretty good. I mixed turrets and grenades. Yeah, well, the thing is that the heavy turret being colorless is so good that I couldn't resist it. Basically, I don't think that would be optimal, except in the circumstance where I would get, like, this sort of... an excellent weapon like this. You, Matt. I know, right? I'm so glad I'm out of school. Like, I just... You know, like, I still get those dreams. I still get those dreams where I'm back in school, and I'm like, oh no! It's happening! Anyway, where am I going here? I don't even know. I guess probably upwards. That looks like the most likely place. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? I have played I played Planescape Torment in Baldur's Gate. Does that count? I don't know. Heavy turret or cluster bomb. Yeah, cluster bomb would probably be pretty good in this case, but not... There's no way that's gonna happen. I don't even think that I have any ability to get that at this point. Oh! Don't want to miss that scroll. That's real close. I think that they could add combos. I don't know. I've always thought that having a combination of, like, the different weapons would be a neat idea, but I also think that that would probably be something pretty hard to program in, which is why I don't really think it's going to happen, essentially. Where the hell am I going? It's over here, I guess. God, I've spent like the last 10 minutes just wandering around in a circle. Come on. Just take it down. Take it down. Good. 23. It's kind of funny that, like, last time in the run, halfway through the game, I had, like, 23 brutality, and now it's taken me right until the end game. Right until, like, the very last moments, the very last drops of content are gotten out of this run that I'm able to, get to that level of power again. Alright. Here we go. Where are you from? I am from the Midwest. Let's just say that. I always say Greater Chicagoland area. I think that's good and vague. 2 BSCs, got to keep. I always say that if you can play on higher boss cells, you should. That always gets you so many more cells in the end, but you know, finishing a run is more important than, like, getting through one area. Or at the very least, getting to the first boss. So if you can get to 2 cell, like the Concierge, and beat the Concierge consistently, go for that. If you can't, stay on the lower cell mode. There's a scroll dude under one of the teleporters. Ah, crap. I might have actually got that one, though. Adventure book for 5e that plays Planescape. I mean, like I said, I've only played Planescape Torment, the computer game. So I don't really know if that... Oh, come on! Give me a second here before completely ruining my day, hand man. Ah, this is a terrible combination for this. Alright. What are you saving your cells for? Nothing. I literally cannot get anything else with my cells. They're just going to stay in my inventory forever. I just like getting them to have the biggest cell spray possible when I die. You know, make it look cool at least. Hey man, at least have a cool death. That's what I say. Oh, can't believe you got me. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. You know what? You're getting ice-bowed. And I'm getting my damage. I'm disappointed in myself. Alright, alright, alright. I remembered. Damn it. Alright, anybody else got a suggestion for, like, a weapon to do here? Because this... Shouldn't have risked it. I'll do one more run. Anybody weapon? Anybody got a weapon? Anybody want to see a weapon? Even got Giant Killer here. If you feel like it. Get good. Shut up. You got Goomba stomped, I know. You know what? I think that as far as a showcase run goes, hour and a half of pure Balance Blade, I think you get it. The War Spear? Spartan Sandals? No, Spartan Sandals is going to be next. Pyrotechnics. Oh, yeah, stats. I was going to do that last time. I didn't actually do it. Let me get to that right now. Yeah, I'll do War Spear. War Spear's pretty good. Alright, this, but no, like, deaths? A lot of the deaths were not counted because of, the alphas, betas, all that sort of stuff. And then I don't think it counts deaths by curse. 74,000 cells lost. Man, that's crazy. Hey, they're called Weaver Worms now. Huh. Elite Lieutenant. Yeesh. Thorny's looking kind of weird in that one. Corpse Juice. 73 deaths from Inquisitors. Who would have seen that one coming? Ah, man. It's called Maskers now? Tivius and Hand of the King. You killed them. I've killed them more than that. I can tell you right now. Stupid alphas. Architect's Rest 3 times. Yeah. %3 success rate. Really killing it with that KD ratio. Anyway. It's a mod from the Steam Workshop. Yes, I think it's Inky's Armory. You can probably find it pretty easily, but I said I was going to do, what was it, the War Spear. So go find the War Spear right here. Let's go. Alright, so War Spear, pretty simple concept. All you gotta do is just get a critical hit when you strike through several targets. Makes it ideal for fighting elites. Makes it ideal for high cell difficulties if you don't have a... I would say essentially if you don't have a... give me 1 second. Ideal for fighting elites, ideal for fighting high cell difficulties if you do not have a... Symmetrical lance is the thing I'm thinking of at hand. Aside from that, its biggest thing is that it does not have very much in terms of... Well, it's got a very high startup speed, and that is a very damning thing about this weapon. I know that's kind of a usual thing for a lot of the various... Wait, I'm not doing that. God, I'm not doing the... You see why I kind of like to start episodes a couple times before doing them? Oh, man. Cool. Cool and nice. Yeah, I know it's the 1% health thing, but what are you gonna do? I don't really have too many options as far as getting this. Whatever, I'll do a real War Spear episode later. Let's just kind of, do nonsense for right now. Alright. Oil Sword and Ice Shards. That would be a good one. I've, the last one I did with Ice Shards, I believe, was... Oil Grenade and Ice Shards. That's right. And that worked out pretty well. I got a lot more damage out of that than I thought. So I think that Oiled Sword would probably also be pretty good. Can't imagine that it wouldn't be. It's just it would be kind of hard to switch back and forth there. A lot of startup frames. After that, it's pretty fast. That is true. Okay, I'm actually gonna take this, sure. Nah, the real thing is that you can kill elites like almost instantly, and also... Anything else I'm looking at? And it also is a good survival scaling weapon. I mean, it's much better than something like a Nutcracker or a Valmont's Whip in a lot of ways. Because it's just more versatile, better to use. Nah. Oh, it's called the Cleaver now? What? That doesn't even make sense. Grinder actually made some sense. Even though it made me think more of a sandwich. But whatever, that's fine. I'll go... Yeah, you know what? I'll go Sewers this time, sure. Star in bottom. That's not a star, that's a shiny rock. It's not even worth picking up. It's gonna be like 200 gold or something. I accidentally uncovered it, and then I decided to not even pick it up because, you know, come on. Give me something worth talking about if you're gonna give me some money here. Don't give me a pittance. Maximize any of the synergy. Max bleeding, fire, etc. Ooh, that'd be cool. There are, like, themed runs and stuff I should be doing. Though I might say those for, like, a casual run episode, which I've also been falling behind on, but hey, that's me. Oh, fall behind. Trying to even think of something that would, like... Should have done that before coming in here. Does it reset before you come in here, or before... whatever. Streams on YouTube. Hey, thanks, Sticky. It's like I don't do them too much, mostly because I don't really have the ideal sort of setup for it. But I don't know, I hope they're at least, like, halfway decent. I just kind of feel like these, like, the streams are way more casual, like, a lot less talking about the game, which is why I always kind of feel like, they're weird compared to the usual content, but I don't know. Shovel is a really good survival scaling weapon. You are absolutely correct. I should have mentioned that. It's like, I think War Spear, Symmetrical Lance, and the Shovel are like the 3 best melee ones. But to be honest, I would probably take one of the ranged survival scaling weapons most of the time because they are just so good. Like the explosive crossbow, the marksman's bow, except against the hand. Ah, that was close. The nerves of steel, they are just, you get so much damage, it is crazy out of those things. Come on. Oh, I need way more stats right now. Good to know everybody's familiar with the fact that it's something we have to live to stay with you. What? Wait, what? Dead Cells get an update? No, it's the same old Dead Cells. They're kind of resting on their laurels for right now as the release came out recently, and from what I understand, they are working on like some updates kind of in the background, but it's taken some time to get here. Yeah, the models are 3D, but then they're like the models are modeled 3D, but then they're like 2D in the actual game. Like they just took a picture of the 3D models. It's really weird. But you can see, especially with like these ugly worms, for example, they kind of like Paper Mario their way when they're turning around. It looks sort of awkward. Sort of as a result of that. Like they're literally flipping around the sprite. It's goofy. Have you tried speedrunning? So long ago. I never got anywhere good. I'll leave that up to dudes like Henpaku, who is just like a million times better at me at that than I could ever even hope to be. Alright. At some point in time, I am actually going to have to like look at Wave of Denial. It's a halfway decent. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I'm falling behind, but you know it's me. Oh yeah, exactly. I know. Basically it's just like, sometimes the channel just goes without updating for like a week. And sometimes I'll say that I'm going to do a playthrough of something and then just not do it for like 2 months. How long did it take me to actually finish up, Ooh, that was close. How long did it take me to actually finish up Brainlord? 7 months since I started it. Sorry. But, yeah, that's me. Look, everything will eventually be finished. Eventually. Eventually. Dead Cells 2. Cells hard. Dead Cells 2. The rise of, Nobody has, like, a name in this game. If somebody had a name, I could at least, like, say a joke related to that. Nobody has a name in this game. This game scales incredibly well to some low-end architecture. I mean, there's also like some weird stuff where, for example, like I cannot play this game while I'm rendering a video. Like, I don't know why that is, because I have tried, but then it's like starts to not work good, which is kind of frustrating because there are a lot of games like Hollow Knight, for example. I did a lot of videos for that game while I was like rendering Dead Cells, but for some reason this one doesn't want to. Also, the fact that so much is happening on screen at any point in time because of how flashy it is means that it takes like 3 to 5 times as long to render as any other like series that I do. So of course this is like the flagship series of the entire channel. Rise of the Colonnades. They're not even called Colonnades. What is the Spider Girl, who, again, another character that doesn't have names, that doesn't have a name. She refers to them as something else now. And I'm just like, come on. Why do you do this to me, Motion Twin? Why you always gotta be stepping? Alright, gastronomy might be good. You know what? Let's roll necromancy. It's been a grip. It's been a time. Yeah, eventually being the keyword. Yeah, it will happen. Eventually. I'll do everything eventually. I gotta, like, just... I forgot to use my... Well, no, I didn't forget to use it. I can use it right now if I want to. The vampirism I gotta be doing. Yeah. Good. Is this worth it? Probably not, but, hey, I'm getting some use out of it. Can't say I'm not. True challenge, keeping up with the name changes, yeah. Every time. Every time. What do we got? What do we got? Can't save your friend if you beat the hand before they die. Yeah, I know. I've done, like, no death runs on New Game, no death runs before, and it's like, nah, Tomb Raider still dies, which I guess what she's called, because jokes. Used to be called a knight. But, like, even then, she doesn't give you, like, a proper name. Gion, Rise of Gion. That's a character who has a name. The only one. How soon should you max out the Forge? Maxing out the Forge is not that important. I think you can get away with not doing that for a while as long as you're getting, like, the right synergies. As long as... I think that getting the first level is kind of the most important thing. And then, you know, take your time. Get everything that you want unlocked first. Get a nice mix of weapons and skills that you think you're actually going to be using. Then you can kind of think about taking on the Forge. This place is too claustrophobic. I'm not able to get the full usage out of my marksman's bow. Ah, no! Oh well, time to look for the shop. Yep, officially named Tomb Raider. Well, I mean, it's called... in the patch notes. Just like how Dead Cells guy is called Hero. Hey, there's the Hayabusa boots if you want to do it. Nope, we are doing War Spear, at least for the moment. What about the guy who leaves notes on the wall? Does he have an actual name? I don't... Like, Gion's the only one I can think of that has a real name. That's not just, like, a title. Everybody else has a title. Conjunctivius, but even that seems more like a title. I don't know. Oh, careful, 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 careful. Do not, oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my word. Anyway. Whew. That was a... You gotta give me props for that. You gotta give me props for that. That was pretty good. I mean, yes, it was the result of a situation of my own making, but I managed to recover from it pretty good. That was the wrong direction. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Turn around. Good. One more. Come on, Dead Cells. Be cool. No, that's freaking... Okay, there we go. Oh. Really gotta stop taking so many... Oh, no! Cool. Anyway, really gotta stop taking so many curse chests. But it's okay. It's okay. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, fine. Fine, keep your props. Save your props for later, then. You'll eventually come crawling back to me with your props in hand, saying, "Oh, look at him! Look at him! You can have all my props now." Throw a grenade around props. Fine. Okay, yeah, I did kind of screw up the grenade thing. That's a mistake. That is an honest mistake that anybody could make. Ryman. Now you might be saying, why? Just take me down. Paradise City. Grass is green and girls are pretty. Oh. Take me home. Play as discombobulated to make this look easy. It's like, yeah, good. Honestly, it's like I do kind of edit those videos so you don't see me like fail 5 times in a row. That's why in these streams it always looks like, wait, why do you fail so often? It's like, yeah, that's what you don't see in the videos. Because I always end. You always gotta end with a success to make them think that you're good at the video game. What do we got? Now that DC has been released, what do you expect from the post-content release? I'm hoping just a bunch of DLC, if nothing else. I mean, you know how Binding of Isaac has been like getting a bunch of, you know, occasionally they would come up with the little content packs, the booster packs. That's what they were called. I kind of hope that that's what this gets. Like, hey, we introduce a new biome occasionally, or hey, here's like a super boss added to the game at some point. That's kind of what I want to see. Or like, hey, we added a new weapon. Check this one out. That's sort of what I'd like to see, more than anything else. It doesn't have to be anything super huge. They don't have to start working on a sequel or whatever. I would just like to see some little tiny updates for the game coming soonish. Eventually. Coming on my schedule, eventually. Bam. There we go. Where am I even going? Fool all of them fools. Fool on them fools. Screw the root grenade. I don't even want it anymore. This is clearly going to do me so much better in the long run. Oh. Congrats on the channel and initiative of streaming. Hey, thanks. I honestly, I still, to this day, I cannot believe how like this channel has been going. That is crazy. I mean, I mean, what was the phrase in Futurama? It's like I never thought it would be this way, but I always kind of hoped. All right. What am I looking at? 13 survival. On your schedule would be nice, yeah. Just whatever. Just whenever. Well, I'll release it on Doc Firebird O'Clock on Doc Firebird Day. When's that? Oh, it's coming up! I'm telling you. Oh, it's just around the corner. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. 13. Maybe I should go for another... Like, even as I'm saying, maybe I should go for another cursed chest. I'm already, like, racked with... Maybe that's a bad idea. I could probably got another one around here somewhere I can grab. Yeah, one of those chests that's available right now is... Okay, well... That wind-up time is not doing me any favors. It's not going great now. Friggin' already! Just calm down, man. Losing it here, losing it. Maybe I can figure out a way to make the cursed sword usable. I always say that what they should do is they should change it to, like, the infected sword. Just make it so you get malaise points when you get hit. Not get cursed. Not the curse, not die immediately. But yeah. Clock Tower boss can be more easily fought with turrets and dodging around and learns patterns. Yeah, but the problem is that leaves you with a turret build against the hand, and that is not the best build you can have for the hand. He loves to just push those things right into the pit and then you know, you're gonna have a lot less health if you're using tactics. It's a, you know, it's a make a boss easier once and then make the rest of the game harder. I cannot believe how badly I'm doing here. I'm just gonna blow it. I'm gonna blow it right now. Blow another sippy. What does malaise do? When you get 10 points of malaise, you die. You basically start taking rapid damage until you die. So, like, the cursed sword would be, you know, each point you get will take you one step closer to the edge. But you wouldn't actually die with a single hit, because that's crazy. This is why the lance sucks. Well, I mean, to be fair, that is an enemy getting buffed up by being an elite, and it is an enemy that's already really fast. So, I mean, that's my own damn fault, really. I don't know. Oh, yes, and I get one more. Efficiency? Yes, the yellow bar directly above my health bar is malaise. You only get it in 4-cell mode or when you're fighting the mini-bosses in the castle. And in 4-cell mode, everything causes malaise. I hear that they might be changing it so that... they might be changing it up so that enemies in lower cell... like, specific enemies in lower cell difficulties giving you malaise, you know, to kind of make it, like, more of a thing in the game outside of 4-cell mode. But that might be coming in a little bit. Got it. Okay. Jab on those haters. Come on. Unhealable malaise. Yeah, that could be cool too. Because otherwise, yeah, especially on low cell difficulty, that would be super exploitable because you could just potion heal your way out of being too malaised up really easily. I gotta re-roll this to have fire synergy. That would really help. Not so fast. And there we go. I don't get like a shield using vampirism, do I? No. Alright, come on. I gotta actually use the spear here. That's sort of the point of the run. Oh, damn it, again. Ah, man. Yeah, it's like after 2 hours of playing, you just completely lose it. Completely losing it here. That's why this was going to be the last run anyway. There are some games that you can just play for like hours at a time. It's like, I don't think Dead Cells is one. Take them down. Ah, too bad, too bad. Just buff Cursed Sword damage to massive levels. Yeah, the old, sure. The old, what I was saying with, the frontline shield. Frontline shield tactics. I mean, it'd work. I would definitely use it a lot more if it, you know, was one-shotting bosses and stuff. All right, that's... Oh, this is... Use head. Ah! I hate you, but you're right. I hate your guts, but I'll be damned if you aren't right. I don't think I ever actually looked at this one. The vandalized version of the statue. More complaints, I'll bet. Hey, it's like being on the internet. Well, they got their wish. Anyway. Hopefully, I'm still in time to get this. Give free plus 300% damage. Or just buff it so it's already, like, super huge. I mean, a malaise grenade that wipes the screen in, like, a bomb in a yeah, make a grenade that's like a bomb in a, top-down shooter or something. Costs 3 to 5 malaise points per use. I don't know. I think that might be a little too harsh, but it's interesting. Interesting. Favorite pass... Honestly, my favorite path is just to go through the ossuary, because ossuary does not have exploding bats, it does not have, you know, any really obnoxious enemies, and you get a lot of getting mad, and you get a lot of stats for doing it. I'm dying, everybody, both literally and figuratively. Hey, sad dag, but nope, nope, nope. Oh. Just pick your path based on your weapon loadout. Honestly, the way I pick my path is more like, I haven't gone down this path in a while. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, so many more elites is because it's a higher boss cell level. On 4 boss cells, you get a ton of elites. They are all over the place. They just infest every single corner of these areas, which is great for getting a lot of extra money and for, you know, having your choice of necklaces, but you're also facing a lot more elites, you know? Ossuary is just normally obnoxious enemies. Well, it's not extremely obnoxious enemies, that's the point. As long as you don't get a whole ton of shockers, that's the real thing. Shockers are the worst enemy in there. If you can avoid those, you're golden. It's like, what was the save? Oh, that'd be nice. Oh my god, that'd be great. What is the line they give when you're entering the area? It's some say the worst place on the island, and some say the safest. It's like, yeah. I mean, just the lack of kamikaze bats is almost worth admission alone. Let's make it like Hotline Miami. One hit kill everything that's not a boss for exchange for being one hit killed. Yeah, that'd be cool. Actually, I'm sure you can probably find like yeah, just this right now. Of course, that's also what like a lot of mods do, more or less. I'm so worried about getting more melee'd up from this dude. Going in really hard just doesn't work with this weapon. It's the wind-up is just too harsh. It's annoying. The Sepulcher. I actually like the Sepulcher quite a bit, and it's entirely because you get so many scrolls in it. Yep. I mean, it also is much less harsh when you have a playstyle focused around going super fast, because then you don't have to worry at all about, you know, getting hit with darkness damage. You just blast through the area so quickly that it's a complete non-issue. Of course, you know, you're playing the game for the first time, or you don't have 800 hours in it, suddenly it's like, that's the most ridiculous area in the entire game, because you're telling me that I can't, like... You're telling me that I gotta rush through these enemies that all will, like, two-shot me. Or I start to take massive amounts of damage until I'm dead. And I just have to rush in, like, not a care in the world. Like a fool. And that's how I'm supposed to play this. It's like, you know, I kind of, like, know how the colonnades spawn. I kind of know how it all works down there, so I can rush it and it's no problem. Now, you know what I'm saying, anyway. Something like a Cursed Sword makes bosses have a shield that lasts for X amount of seconds, and then you can one-hit KO them. Oh, that's even more like a, like your, top-down shooter sort of deal, where you can, pacifist fight the boss. Oh my god. Pacifist fight the bosses. Just dodge around their stuff until they decide to, like, leave. I like that idea. I think that idea would be cool. Overwhelmingly aggressive. What is the phrase that I always use in the old videos? Constant forward momentum. I don't want it to be boring for even a second. By the way, anybody got any opinions? You want to see Sepulcher? You want to see the Clock Tower? Take it all comers. Constant forward momentum. I mean, if you saw that one stream... Damn it! If you saw that one stream I did of, like, The Witness, I was getting antsy when we weren't doing puzzles. And it's like, that's The Witness. That's a game that you very much can take your time in. Okay. I'll try it out. Yeah, I'll try it out. Full clear areas instead of the dodge and strategic retreating. It's like, yeah, that's me. I know a lot of people like full clearing the areas, but you know, the thing is, although enemies do drop loot, I think they just don't drop loot to justify fighting them all that much. Alright, anyway, see one clock tower, almost entirely Sepulcher. Let's go, Sepulcher. I'm ready. Actually, I'm not ready at all. I'm doing terribly. I'm 3 points away from getting killed by Malaise. But, we're doing it anyway. We are gonna make it happen. Hold D and left mouse button. Close enough. I mean, it's, what is this? Right D-pad and hit circle and square. You know what it is. I mean, it's just like, yeah. You know how you like play a Mario game where you just hold down the run button the entire time? It's like that. When I played Mario 3 using my keyboard, like, I got like grime on the key for the run button because I was doing that so much. Like, you could see the imprint of my thumb. Hey, what's going on? Just playing some Dead Cells. Doing a little bit of, kind of like showing off some weapons here, showcase run. It's like a thing on this channel. Pretty much what I'm showing here is the, War Spear. So this weapon, it's slow, it scales with survival, so you get a lot of health. It's, not the best weapon. I'm actually doing quite bad right now. Not even gonna lie. Are you using a PS4 controller? Yep. If you have this set up in Steam, it'll just automatically use it. Otherwise, for some reason, you got to use like DS for Windows. It's all you can see in some of the earliest videos on the channel that I was using like an Xbox controller scheme. I was actually using DS for Windows at that time. But then I got it officially set up with my Steam account or whatever you need to do, and it's functional now. Yeah, here's where the War Spear actually does good. You have a lot of enemies like this and no shield bearers to get in the way. So sad I don't have fire tags. You have the Hunter's Grenade is, if you go on like Zero Cell, if you're going like a survival run, you can get it not too bad. Yeah, I use the D-pad. Why would I not use the D-pad? Like, what do I want to be, like, accidentally climbing down, ropes all the time? That's crazy. The talk you are talking to me is crazy. Like, how can you play precisely in this game without using the D-pad? 3 points away from Malaise, you're gonna have, like, fight 2 optional. Yeah, I might do it. Get like a legendary weapon. I got a legendary ice bow last time, so those 2 elites wouldn't be like the worst thing. I can make it work. All right. 18 survival, not going too bad at all. Boy, do I have to get out of the darkness though. Easiest way is down here. There we are. Perfect. That's not good. Okay. War Spear is the one that crits if you hit more than one enemy. Exactly. It's good. It was a long time ago where there was no... I'm not playing with a PS1 controller. I'm just acting like it. But what if I was? Yeah, man, play this thing like Parappa the Rap. Oh, no! No! Okay, well, this run is just, like, done at this point now. Unless... You know, I'm actually kind of disappointed that, No. Oh my god. I'm kind of disappointed that no. Curse Sword doesn't scale with survival, because otherwise I just take that at this point. Oh, hey, oh. Death Orb, Wing of the Crow. Oh, Crow's Wing is actually kind of a common blueprint. It's just you do have to fight golems for it. It's like a 10% drop. I don't think I've ever had to use the grenade. Kind of surprising that you haven't run into it, just going through the place. Oh, I'm so doomed. Okay. One hit kill. Might as well get cursed now, I guess. Yeah, screw it. In for a penny, in for a pound. Curse Sword only run. I've made too many attempts. That's kind of interesting, but no. With a 10,000 plus DPS sword. Damn, that's good. The only problem is that... I don't know, actually. It's just hard to fight that guy with a broadsword, really. So it's like getting all 3 of the hits in on there before he just... like, hits you with his 3-hit combo is rough to do. Drop calculation is weird in this game. Yeah, that's also the case, too. That's why they got the Hunter's Grenade, after all. Glad that the electricity can cause breach. That is maybe the one thing that is saving me here. My one savior. More curses! Yeah! It's like a cursed sword run, only I don't have as good of a weapon as the cursed sword, even. Okay. There is a momentary lag. After this, I managed to not die. Whoa. You're gotten cursed right before a boss? If there's any time, yes. One time in the, well, anytime I take a cursed sword, yeah, but one time in the ossuary, I wasn't able to find enough enemies to kill before having to fight the concierge. So that was fun. I managed to do it, though. Because that guy, if there is one boss that I can fight without taking a hit, it's probably that guy. And if I have enough DPS, let's just go. If I have enough DPS, the Timekeeper. But you gotta have a lot. Breach is basically the one thing electricity is for in this game. Well, also, you know, it's good for taking down flying enemies really well, but, you know, it's not that useful, I guess. Let's just get rid of gastronomy and get... I don't even know. I don't know! God. Get, I honestly got nothing. Vengeance sure as hell isn't gonna work. Sadism, I guess? Well, thanks everybody for coming to the stream. Hope y'all enjoyed. Go with nothing. You can't enter the door if you take nothing. They make you take at least one thing. Yeah. I was in the animation for the bow. All right. Well, that's that for tonight, then, I guess. It is getting pretty late anyway. Get dead inside. Yeah, that would be super useful. Be remembered as a hero. That's right, I just beat Spelunky. Well, I'll see if people absolutely hate this. If so, I won't do showcase runs on stream. If it's okay, I don't know, maybe I'll like just do boring weapons, you know, like weapons that don't have too much going on with them on stream. But aside from that, just the stream.